All Saints Episcopal's Family Ministry presents C.S. Lewis's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Chapter 5, a creative creation inspired by Back on This Side of the Door, called Self-Portrait Spectacles. Chapter 5, we learn more about the professor and his spectacles and stacks of books. So we're going to make our own spectacles reflecting ourselves and our books. You'll need a piece of paper, a pencil, a Sharpie or pen, scissors, glue, optional self-adhesive laminating sheet, and a printed picture of yourself, 2 copies. And yes, this is me. A cup to use for a stencil, and markers, crayons, colored pencils, anything you want to color with. The first thing we're going to do is take the bottom of my cup and draw a circle around my face from my printed picture. I'm going to do the same thing in the same area on my second image of myself. So cute. And then I'm going to cut around my lines so that I have similar sized pieces. So with our photo laminating, follow the instructions to laminate your photos so that you have a sheen over the image, so it's going to look like it's behind glass in our spectacles. If you don't have this on hand and don't want to go buy one, you can simply glue this down and it just won't have a shine over it. That's fine. We want it to look like our spectacles are sitting on top of a stack of books. So you want to put your circles pretty close to the top, about a finger length down, on either side of center. Fairly close together, like a pair of glasses. And now, I made a mistake earlier, and I turned the camera off when I thought I was recording, so pretend these are those images I just glued down. So once you have them glued down, you're going to draw a circle around your glued down image and repeat on the other side. We're going to connect the 2 lenses together with 2 curved lines. And now for the sides, we're going to add a curved line that's a backward C and then a front C on the sides. Now it's time for our books. So underneath our glasses, we're going to draw a series of long rectangles to look like books. It's pretty simple, and you can change up how thick they are. And depending on the size of your paper will determine how many books you want to put on here. So while you're doing this, think about what are your favorite books that you're reading or have read, because we're going to add those later. A little detail about yourself that you get to put in this piece. So again, we're just adding long rectangles that have curved lines at the end, so they look like a book stacked on top of one another. Add the titles of your favorite books to those rectangles. When you have your lines exactly the way you want, go over them again with either pen or Sharpie to darken them up. Now with your colored pencils or crayons, you can decorate the books and glasses any way that suits you. This is a self-portrait, so make it look the way you want it to look. And that's it, a fun way to do a self-portrait that also shows your favorite books, inspired by the professor in Chapter 5. I hope you've had fun, and we'll listen next week for a new creative creation.